LS11 Universe is Carnold.
And Ray.
And welcome to AEW Revolution Predictions. Ray, you are the predictions champion, but you only retained via a tie against Carnold because of a disqualification at the Royal Rumble. So Carnold is getting his rematch, and Carnold is going to go to Carnold's going to go to Xandermania in AEW, but in real life, Carnold's going to go to WrestleMania as predictions champion.
Sure.
So, Ray, are you ready to do AEW All Out predictions?
Sure. I don't know why not.
Okay. So we got 11 matches to predict, all right?
Very packed show.
Well, 2 of them are pre-show matches, so you know.
All right, do you want to start with the least important or most important?
Let's work our way up to the most important. We'll start with the least. So, let's start with match number 1 on the buy-in show. We got Hook. Well, this is really the most important match of the night. This should be main event of the pay-per-view. We got Hook versus QT Marshall.
I'm going first, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're the champion.
I'm taking Hook.
All right. Well, the Bradley Carver rule is no more, but Carnold is going to go QT Marshall because eventually he's gonna get that big win, Ray. If Vince McMahon is telling Carnold anything,
AEW is very random. Anyway,
when you have a hot young star like Hook, the best way to get them over is to have them lose to a jobber, just to get that first defeat out of the way.
Yeah, take all the meaning out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
All
okay. So the second pre-show match is Chris Statlander versus Layla Hirsch. So Carnold is going to go first on this one. Carnold is going to pick legit Layla Hirsch.
I'm also going to take Layla Hirsch.
All right.
I don't know much about either of them, partially because, their TV shows haven't done a great job, telling us who anyone is other than a total of 4. There is 4 women in AEW who I'm like, okay, 5, counting Ruby Soho, who I'm like, okay, I know who you are and why you're here.
Yeah. And after the line that Statlander said about Layla Hirsch, I really don't think you can have her win. I don't know if you heard this.
No.
During the promo about one another, Chris Statlander straight up said, "No wonder your parents gave you up for adoption. Nobody wants you around."
Yeah, but okay, so I here's the women who I'm like, okay, I understand why you're here. Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa,
yeah,
Riho, but that's only because he was jammed down my throat so much I was eventually kind of just forced to accept it. Nyla Rose and Ruby Soho.
That's it. Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill. To borrow some famous phraseology, Jade Cargill is greener than Grinch's dick. Anyway,
Well, how you really feel? Speaking of Jade Cargill, we get on to the main show now, Ray.
Cargill. I know how I feel about Jade Cargill. I do think she's green. I don't think she's that green, but she is kind of green.
Okay, well, she's green like money, is what she says, which I think is brilliant. But the next matchup on the show is she's going to defend her TBS title against Ty Conti.
I'm gonna pick Jade Cargill to retain.
All right. Well, just like QT and Hook, Carmel is going to take Ty Conti because, like I said, when you've got an undefeated streak like Jade's, you don't use it to build a new star. No. You have it end in a very flat and unfulfilling way, so that you send the crowd home being like, okay, well, I guess now they can lose and it doesn't really matter. It's Wrestling 101,
They're like Bo Burnham. I don't want you to leave going, my stomach hurts my hands hurt from clapping, my stomach hurts from laughing. I want you to go home going, all right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, really, in the most exciting matches of the night so far, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, all right.
And it only gets more exciting, Ray, because up next is the team of Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin against Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy. I mean, let's be real. It's going to be the Hardy family office that win. There's been no tension between them, so obviously they're going to win no problem.
I'm sorry. This is the most random 6-man.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV. I kind of keep up with AEW. I need to keep up with it more, but like, I'm a wrestling fan, but less wrestling fans are watching wrestling now. So anyway,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with the team that Darby and Sammy Guevara are on.
All right. Let's see how it is. You're going with the safe options. You're not playing it risky like Carnold, Okay, so speaking of matches that are actually going to be a little risky, we got the triple threats for the AEW tag titles next. We got Jurassic Express.
Don't talk to me about chances, Cardinal. Remember our trip to Vegas together?
Ray, we said we would never talk about that on YouTube.
Remember the buffet?
Ray, you're really pushing it.
Guys, let's just say it involved a bottle of vodka, a thing of zip ties, some bananas, and someone who was in Cirque du Soleil, from what I understand. So,
look, Ray, everything that happened, it was, what? Not the joke I'm going to make, because that's how you get canceled anyway.
Oh, and lots of lotion. You cannot.
Okay, so triple threats match for the AEW tag titles. Jurassic Express are going to defend against the Red Dragons and the Young Bucks. Who do you think's winning this one, Ray?
So,
lots of people think that Red Dragon and Young Bucks are going to cancel each other out.
Yeah, I could see that. I could also see them just saying, okay, we're going to put it on Red Dragon to kind of build that up. Because let's be honest, I like Jurassic Express fine.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like standout tag teams in this absolutely stacked tag team division that's just full of great tag teams, I'm just like, you guys are just kind of like an thing for me. So I'm gonna go with Red Dragon.
Oh, okay, all right. All right. So now Kyle's got the things for a minute here, because I could also go. Kyle could also go with Red Dragon, but then you're on the risk of a tie, and Kyle doesn't want that, and then the Young Bucks.
They could. Like Young Bucks could cost them the match, and Jurassic Express use that to retain the titles.
Yeah, I just straight up do not think the Young Bucks are winning. So I'm gonna take the champions. I'm gonna take Jurassic Express.
Okay.
So let me see, what is the next matchup on the show? Okay, this is this whole show is very hard to call actually in the big matches, because all of them feel like they could go any way, and it's really exciting. But next up is Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson.
I'm going Danielson.
All right. That is that's a bold choice. I kind of really doesn't know, like, honestly, because the building is
first, but like it doesn't matter since we can pick the same one, so it doesn't really matter who goes first.
Right, and you see, part of Carnold thinks it's going to be Danielson, because I really want to see, this faction that they tease, like with all these young guys, the Danielson Dojo, as he calls it. But I also could see, this is Jon Moxley's first big match back. He's never beaten Danielson, so maybe it'll be Moxley. I'm gonna go Mox, I guess. I'm not the most confident though. I could see Danielson like cheating to beat him.
that Moxley's going to win this match and Cole's going to win the title, and they're going to do a title match between Cole and Moxley. I want my royalty check, Tony!
Hold on, Xander. Hold on, Ray. Xander's got something for all this. He told me he had us for this specific moment. So if that would happen...
Now, I'm not saying you owe me royalties for this clearly amazing idea that I came up with and you stole from me. I'm just saying, maybe there should be a check in the mail the first of every month. Yeah, I guess that's royalties is what I'm asking for.
We finally got the clip!
We got the clip. Anyway, yeah.
It took us 2.5 years. Okay, so the next matchup on the show is Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston. The whole thing here, has been like Jericho saying Eddie Kingston is afraid, too afraid to win the big one. He's afraid of success. And you got the whole Santana Ortiz friendship with Eddie Kingston.
This is a really interesting thing because Eddie Kingston is like so weirdly over.
Do you not like Eddie?
I like him fine, but people love him.
Yeah, well, he's a very relatable guy. He's gone through about his struggles in life.
Yeah, and I'm seeing some similarities between him and Steve Austin. And,
yeah, you know what? I get what you mean.
So hopefully they capitalize on that. I don't know who's gonna win here. Hopefully, I think Kingston. I'm picking Kingston to win.
Okay.
Hopefully Jericho doesn't pull another MJF and win a match he should obviously lose.
Well, that's exactly what Carnold's picking, Jericho, because would you put it past Chris Judas? As Rayhausen has called him, Chris Judas.
Chris, you went from kind of cut to just a wall of flesh.
He's actually trimmed down really well again.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he gets rid of the dad bod. I hear Xander's been going to the gym looking for that too. A lot of people tell Xander that his face is looking a lot smaller these days, so he's very proud of himself. But anyway.
Okay, I know I rag on Chris Jericho a lot because he kind of deserves it for what he's been doing recently. I'm still a big fan of Jericho. Also, to be fair to Jericho, everyone gained weight during the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Everyone put on weight.
Some people more than others. Some people gained over 60 pounds.
Bro, that's something, you'll lose it again. We're going to get into the gym. I've
been in the gym. I've been pumping iron, lifting weights.
We're going to pumping iron. We're gonna pump so much iron. We're gonna go to California. We're gonna go to Gold's Gym, and we're gonna pump iron with the man himself.
Okay. So, how do we want to do Face of the Revolution? Do we want to? Because it's 6 people. Do we want to divide it up 3 and 3 to make sure someone gets a point?
Sure.
I thought that sounded kind of fun. So I'm gonna read you the people that are in it. One of those is not being decided to a Rampage tomorrow, so let me look up and see if that's already been taped. So I can tell you for sure. Okay, yeah. So now I can tell you for sure if it's Christian Cage or Ethan Page. Give me just 1 second. Oh, excuse me. And I can tell you. All right, let's see here. Oh, no, it's being taped live this week.
It's who? Oh, it's being taped live.
Yeah, and I think they do that before pay-per-view. So anyway, the Face of the Revolution.
The Face of the Revolution. The face of the next generation. Christian. Such a young talent.
Okay, so we got Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Wardlow, and then either Christian Cage or Ethan Page. And the winner of that matchup is going to get a shot at the TNT title against Sammy Guevara. Since you are the champion, Carnold will let you go first.
So I'm going I don't want to tell you who I'm stuck between because you're going to just take one of them, and that will eliminate the possibility of me getting both. So I'm just going to go Keith Lee.
All right. Carnold thinks that is
signed. Makes a lot of sense.
Right. Now, you know who doesn't make much sense?
Who?
Orange Cassidy.
Which is why you think they're going to do it?
Yep, Carnold's picking Orange Cassidy.
Next, I'm going to take Wardlow.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because here's what I think. I know, I know MJF's doing his thing with CM Punk, which is amazing, but Sammy Guevara and MJF hate each other. They've hated each other from day one. They despise one another.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting here I have a feeling MJF would enter into that feud between Wardlow and Sammy Guevara for the TNT title.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Carmel's going to go with the left field pick. Last year they did the left field thing by having Scorpio Sky win, which, did so much for him. Hello, Dan Lambert. Anyway, Carmel's going to go with the left field pick of Will Hobbs.
All right, who are the two we have left now?
Ricky Starks or Christian Cage or Ethan Page, whichever one wins there.
I guess Ricky Starks, because I don't think Christian Cage or Ethan Page are going to win this match.
I think Ricky Starks could win it, actually. I think he has better odds than some people.
He's got better odds than you do at getting the title this Sunday.
You do not know that. Carnold is going to be a double champ. Carnold's going to win the predictions title on Sunday, and he's going to win the AEW title at Xandermania. Lex Luthor may have screwed me on AEW this past Thursday, but Carnold's going to win that title at Xandermania. He's going to find a way into the main event somehow. But anyway, that brings us on to Brit Baker versus Thunder Rosa for the women's title.
Again.
That's the first time for the title
Really?
on pay-per-view. Yeah.
On pay-per-view?
They've only wrestled on TV 2 other times.
Dang.
And that was at the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2020.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Yeah, and Britt Baker won their first matchup. Thunder Rosa won the Lights Out match, but that didn't count. So Britt Baker has beaten Thunder Rosa in all of their sanctioned matches.
Because, okay. Question is, has Britt Baker been champion long enough for people to be like, oh yeah, she defines the title? Yes. If she lost it now, she'd still be relevant. Here's the thing. Is the Britt Baker first title reign, does it have a lot more to offer? Because that's a question, right? I mean, because I hate saying it like this, more people getting fired every day. So, do you want to keep the title on Britt to do a possible matchup with Nixon Newell, Athena, Taya Valkyrie, those kind of people?
Right.
All right. But then again, Thunder Rosa is very over.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to tease the title on her too long. I'm going to pick Britt Baker.
Oh, okay. Connor's going to take Thunder Rosa then.
All
right. Connor's actually kind of surprised by that one. 2 matches are left, Ray.
Yep, and the next one, to everyone, I hate saying it like this. This is the main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event of this pay-per-view. This is why everyone's buying and watching. MJF.
Xander's going to be doing a watch-along on Sunday.
Huh?
Xander will be doing a watch-along on Sunday. If
I can afford it, I'll be there.
All right. So, CM Punk and MJF in a dog collar match. This is a tough one.
This is a really tough one.
Because they both need it.
They both need it. But.
Oh, it hit the corner!
Okay. You've been watching The Office, haven't you?
No. Maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny this statement.
So, yes, they both need it, but I'm not saying this is my pick. MJF should win, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think MJF should win. I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go MJF because I really think he should win this match. Because
he should.
Huh?
I said yeah, he should.
Which the dog collar match, in case you guys don't know, it is a callback to CM Punk's in early indie days, because this used to be Punk's match.
Yeah.
Like every big feud he had, I've seen Chris Hero and Punk in a dog collar match. I've seen Joe and Punk in a dog collar match. I've seen Punk and Raven in a dog collar match. Like it's Punk's thing.
Yeah, but it's also a kind of reference to the to Roddy Piper, because MJF calls himself Piper in Portland, and so Punk gave the dog collar match to MJF, saying, "I'll be your Piper. Will you be my Valentine?" referencing the Roddy Piper Greg Valentine dog collar match.
The Roddy Piper Flower Shop Destruction is one of my favorite things on wrestling ever. Just him with the bat like.
Okay, well, I kind of didn't make it clear, but after what happened at All Out, Carnold was burned once. It's gonna be CM Punk. Carnold's taking CM Punk.
All right.
Final match, Ray. Hangman versus Cole.
A great match that has been not promoted well at all.
You don't really watch Dynamite that often, do you?
Not that much.
It was the go home segment. It hit the corner again. It was the go home segment last night, and it's
no, I'm sure it is. But like, okay, I hate saying like this. Are you hearing like a rumbling of excitement for Cole and Hangman?
Unfortunately, not really.
Which is my point. Like I'm like it's hit like a wet mop. So
I had to say it, but it's kind of been Hangman's title reign in general.
Yeah. Hangman's title reign's like getting hit in the face with a wet mop. Anyway,
But does Hangman's title reign continue is the question.
So here's the thing. If Cole wins and Red Dragon gets the title and Britt Baker gets the title, you can have a really cool hold all the gold thing.
Ray, it hit the corner again. I'm trying not to freak out. It hit the corner again, and I'm trying not to freak out.
Stop. It.
Anyway, please continue. I will shut up about the DVD logo.
Okay. You just I'm just going. I'm going. It hit the corner. Dang it! Oh.
I don't have much excitement in my life.
I do think they may keep the title on Hangman until Kenny comes back.
Okay.
Like, do you think Kenny's on his way back? So Adam Page.
Okay. So I think Adam is going to be champion at the end of this. Can Carnold just pick Adam?
Atom Bomb comes out and just wrecks shop.
Right? Can Carnold just pick Adam, and then Carnold will win the predictions title and defend against Adam Matter at WrestleMania? Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, Carnold.
Yeah.
Carnold, aren't you like submitting yourself to be Pat McAfee's opponent at WrestleMania?
I am, yeah. I'm trying to do like the Triple Crown, LS11 Predictions Champion, main event Xandomania for AEW, then go to WrestleMania and wrestle Pat McAfee.
McAfee versus Carnold. Book it, Vince.
Book it, Vince, you coward. Come on. Come on, give him to me. Come on.
Oh, you're doing the Predator thing.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Bring it on. Come on.
I'm here. Do it.
See, right, what we need to do is if you retain this title and I win the AEW title, we need to do a two-man power trip. And next time you encounter me face to face, we need to do the "you son of a bitch" Predator handshake.
Okay. You mean the Pencil Pushers Club thing?
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. So who is your real pick, Cole or Page?
Adam Cole.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, they could put the title on Cole and have Kenny come back.
Yeah, who knows, really? I mean, this whole card feels very unpredictable, and it's very exciting, you know? Coming into this, I was like, oh, it's going to be a very predictable card, you know? Ray and I are going to have very similar picks, probably, because it's also predictable. But looking more in depth to it, it's not the most predictable thing in the world, you know?
No, it's not. But I'm glad we got it done, and those are our picks.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what else you guys want from me.
We're
We're closing up shop, guys.
Yeah, you know.
Closing time.
By the way, welcome to a very secret location.
But you can't stay here.
Yeah, welcome to a very secret location, by the way. Carnold is filming somewhere no one on the channel has ever seen before.
Carnold's filming his underground bunker, getting ready for the inevitable war that's about to break out all over the world.
Right, that joke does not age very well given the state of the world right now.
Would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police.
And I think that's a good note to end on.
All right, everyone, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. We literally just hit 1,000. Keep it going. Next step, 2,000. Let's keep it going. 2,000 subscribers. Keep the ads coming. Keep watching the ads.
Yeah!